Today at Griff's Billiards, we have Steve Bergen versus Gene Peregrino playing in the $1,000 entry fee Sam Lenschow Qualifier, with Steve breaking first. It looks like Gene has a couple options here. He can play the one safety in behind the three, but it looks like he's calling the 8 ball. So he's going to play the 1-8 combination. I think I would play the safe, but he's playing the 1-8 combination. Let's see how it hits it. Oh, he hit that good. It was almost automatic. 8 balls in the pocket. Comes back around, leaves himself a decent position. I think he's just going to shoot this ball into the pocket and come straight up the table to the 2 ball to the corner pocket. Here we go. Shot. Very nice, very clean. Looks a little slow. He came up short on the 2 ball. I'm sure he wanted to be another 2 feet down the table. So the odds are pretty good. He's just going to play it safe here. Maybe roll the 2 ball to the end rail and the cue ball behind the 10. See what Gene's got for us. Yeah, nice shot, Gene. Nice shot. He does a nice little job. Steve comes to the table. He's kicking. He's going to call it in the corner. 1 rail. He went 2 rails. Played safe. Nice shot. I would say that Gene's going to shoot the 2 into the 5 ball in the side pocket. All right. That's what he called. Here we go, baby. Oh, missed that ball. That's not even close. He rolled safe, though. So that's a good shot. He may have been even playing the safe the whole time. That looks like he played the safe with the speed. That was a great shot. Steve is kicking once again. Good hit. Makes the 5 ball. There's the problem there is that sometimes you give your opponent one extra shot and they make something of it. Now he's overrolled the cue ball. He's going to have to jump to the 2 ball. Let's see which pocket he calls, a cut or the bank. He's got both possibilities. He's going to call the bank. It guarantees that you hit the center of the 2 ball. You don't have to worry about jumping off the table. Here we go. Oh, nice shot. He left himself long on the 3 ball, but that is makeable shot on the 3 as well. That was a great shot. He kicked in the first shot, jumped the second shot. Let's see if he can pull a thin cut off for us. Oh, he hangs the ball. The ball rolls in, and look at that. Gene has a great chance to get out here. There's two ways you can shoot this ball. You could go into it and then go 3 rails out to the 7, or you could probably cut this ball to the left and just come straight out the table, nice, soft, and easy to the 4. To the 4 ball. Yeah, there you go. Nice shot, just brought out nice and clean. On this shot right here, a lot of people make the mistake of trying to control it and just bringing it off the rail a little bit. This shot right here, just go ahead and don't be scared of it. Go 3 rails to the 6 ball. It's a really easy shot. Just follow through with a little top right. Let it go 3 rails to the 6 ball. Let's see what Gene looks to do. A lot of times when you try to do that little stun control shot, you end up missing the ball. So just put it away and let the cue ball roll as long as you know it's clean and safe. See what Gene's got here. Yep, 3 rails. Said that's the correct shot. Little soft, but that's okay. 6 ball still very makeable. I personally just bring this across the table and shoot it to the side or the corner. Gene elected to pull it 2 rails out for shot to the corner. On this shot right here, it's another shot. Just make sure you make the ball and bring the cue ball out towards the middle of the table. Pretty simple. Hey, when you're not shooting, everything's an easy shot. Oops. And here comes Steve with a good opportunity to win this game. Once again, I think I'm just going to make sure I make this ball, but I'm going to go 2 rails. I'm going to go 3 rails. I'm going to come off. I'm going to go back and forth and out to the 9 ball. Trying to control it, you end up missing it. Yeah. So he kind of tried to control it, and once again he left Gene another great chance to get out. I think on this shot right here, me personally, I think you have the 2 options again. You can come out 2-3 rails, or you can draw it back over. Let's see what Gene decides to do. It's great having options to get to position. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to pull it out to the middle of the table and be happy with what he gets tonight. A little short on that one too. 9 ball still makeable. He can actually take this 9 ball to the corner or side. I mean, at this point, I'm probably shooting it to the corner. The side is very thin. But he looks like he's lining up for the cut. Yeah, I think he's cutting that ball to the side pocket. Boom, nice shot. He made sure he made that ball. No worried about the stroke on that ball. 10 ball to the side pocket for game 1. Both players had a chance to win that game. Looks like the nerves are getting to him a little bit. It is the finals. The winner takes home $1,000 entry fee plus 2 side pots. The loser, absolutely nothing. So it is key to win this match. Both guys are locals. Gene's been playing in Las Vegas for several years now. Very competitive. And Steve, after taking second place 2 years in a row, finally won the Dock Hill. We got Gene breaking game 2. And it looks like he made the 8 ball. And the 4. Made 2 balls on break. Nice break. He has no shot at the 1 ball. The cue ball is behind the 10. So I'm assuming he's going to push. So it looks like he's going to push it either to the side rail or the end rail. I would push it to the end rail, give it a thin cut. He's pushing it to the side rail. I believe creating a jump shot is about all that's there. Let's see what Steve thinks. Gave it back to Gene. Gene called it cross side, so he's going to jump and bank this ball to the side pocket. Here we go. Gene is jumping. Nice shot. Great attempt. To see if he can get the roll too. I believe he left Steve a shot on the 1 ball. 2 ball is by the side pocket, so just roll up a little bit. 3 ball is by the spot on the far end of the table. Five is also down there, so he's actually going to be going to the 1-2. Steve shoots the 1 ball. Oh, hits the 10 ball. Hangs it for Gene. Here we go. Sometimes it's tough being an armchair pool player, because man, this can be rough to watch sometimes. Gene has the 1. Hold, just pull it back a little bit. 2 up rail. 3 at the spot on the other end of the table. 5 is next, which he just rolls forward for. Comes back down to the 6, 7, 9, 10. He's got a good chance to get out here. Let's see what he does. Totally let loose of the cue ball. I think he was trying to pull it back and just mishit the cue ball. He's going to be shooting the 2 ball down the table, I believe. I don't even think there's an easy safety here, so I think he's just got to go for it. And he made that ball. He made that ball look easy. That was a nice shot. Decent position on the 3 ball. Make it, go to the side rail, back out for the 5. Or just lay up. There you go. And then he has the 6 ball in the middle table down by the spot down here. So just make this ball, let the cue ball roll up table. Keep it simple, guys. Don't make it too difficult on yourself. 7 ball is by the side with the 9 ball right there with it. There you go. Nice shot. He might have to draw back a little bit here, it looks like to me. I can't really tell the angle, but it looks like it's pretty straight. He might be able to go forward with this ball with a little left English and pull it back out to the middle of the table. Let's see what he decides to do. Okay, Gene's up. He's shooting this 6 ball. Oh, it hung in the pocket. Oh my God. Steve has a great opportunity to get out here. Just bring that ball out 2 rails to the 7, or what? You got multiple options here to get to the 7 ball, and then you should be out. Looks like he's going to go 1 rail and pull it out. I would have probably gone 2, but that's perfect. Perfect position. Now you're just rolling up there nice and easy, shooting the 9 ball down to the corner. Nice shot. Same thing again. Just make the 9 ball roll down the table. You even got a little angle where the cue ball comes off the rail and gets even better position. Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. What a shot. 10 ball corner pocket. We have a tied score, 1-1. Steve's breaking the 3rd rack. He broke dry on his 1st rack. Let's see if he can get a ball made. This break usually makes the 1 ball in the side. Let's see what happens. Not quite. He broke dry again. And once again, I do believe Gene's going to be pushing. The way he's aiming, it looks like he's going to push it a little bit farther out for an easier jump shot. Last time Steve let him shoot. I guess we're going to find out this time. The Billiard Head on YouTube and TikTok for all your billiard needs. Thank you. Steve gave it back to him. Gene's jumping again. Good hit. Steve has a couple of options here. One being the carom off the one ball, making the 10 ball. Two, playing it safe. He's probably going to go for the 9 ball, which could be both safe. Nice shot. Steve's up 2-1. Proud to announce that we have Griff TV starting up here now. We get some support on it as well. Subscribers would help the Griff TV channel. We got the Billiard Head streaming live. We've got the U.S. Open coming from August 20th to the 26th. That's Banks and the One Pocket live at Griff's. You can sign up today. It's $330, includes everything in your entry to one tournament. $660 for both. $10,000 added into both tournaments, as well as an overall bonus for first and second. Steve is up 2-1, breaking the fourth game. Looks like Steve came with another dry break. And I'll tell you what, that break is hurting him today. That's 3 in a row. At this point, I'd be moving my spot I'm breaking from because it is not working. Looks like Gene has a straight in shot and could go forward and come out 2 rails or try to draw it back. He is drawing it back. And he just stroked that ball so well, he overdrew it, has no shot on the 2 ball. It does look like he can catch the edge and go 2 rails down table for a safety. See what he does here. Yep. He's going to catch the edge and go 2 rails down table for a safety. Great shot. What a shot. Steve called this 2. He's going to carry him 2 rails behind it in the side pocket. And not hit a good shot. Foul. Ball in hand for Gene. Gene can shoot this ball to the far corner pocket, pull around the 10 ball and shoot the 3 to the side. Let's see what he decides to do here. That's what I would do. Just, yeah, perfect shot for just a little bottom left, make the ball and have it pop back out for the 3 to the side. The 4 is right by the 3, so that shouldn't be too bad. Let's see what he's got here. Gene, the dancing machine, is taking his time on this shot to make sure it's a good one. Made it a little bit straighter, guarantee him a better shot. Pull it back to the 9 ball, have the 9 ball stop the cue ball. There you go, perfect shot. On this shot, you have options. You can try to draw it back into the same pocket, or you can just roll forward and shoot it to the corner. Okay, so he's going to draw it back, same pocket. By the way he showed the spot he wanted on the table. He is aiming low, so here we go, the draw shot. Oh, completely lost control of that cue ball. That angle, I think I'm definitely going first. Okay, once again, not sure if he can hit the edge of that ball or not. Looks like he is going to, he's calling it in the side pocket. So I'm assuming he can hit the ball. Try to go 2 rails and come out for the 5. Or 3 rails come out for the 5. He made it. Got a little roll there. That's always nice. 5 cuts into the corner ball with the pocket. With the 6 ball up table, should be able to do this shot and come out 2 rails for the 6. Beautiful shot. That is perfectly on line. Not bad at all. This shot, you have options because you got multiple pockets you can go to. Looks like he's just going to try to stop it and let it go just a little bit. Okay, there you go. Pull it to the left and into the side pocket. Can't tell by the angle, but it looks like he has a little angle to where he can put it, pretty much put center on this ball and just stall it out to the spot on the table and then shoot the 8. Okay, good shot. As you get to the 8 to the 9. Biggest issue here is he's going to try to bring it through the 9-10 and get spot. But if you hit it just a little hard, it might get suckered in behind the 10 ball. You can also go 2 rails. You can make this ball go in rail to in rail and then down to, and then to the rail. Let's see what he tries. Looks like he's trying to pull it between the 9 and the 10. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he pulled it past it and bounced out. He has no shot on the 9 ball. He's got an edge, I believe. I don't think he can make that ball. I think it is just maybe a 1/4 inch from making it. On that shot, you can go rail first. You can try to spin it. Let's see what he decides here. Whatever you do, don't release the cue ball and scratch. Whatever you do not want to release the cue ball and scratch on this shot. I've seen it happen 100 times where people they tried something crazy and released the cue ball. He hit the 10 ball going in. That is ball in hand. So I'm imagine Steve's just gonna pull it out a little bit, shoot it down to the corner. Nice. Ooh, got a couple of rails there. Nice little bank shot. Steve is up 3-1. We're going into the 5th game. This is a race to 7. See, Steve's going to break from the same spot again after 3 dry breaks. So come on, let's see if it works. Come on, baby. Here you go. Come on, Steve. Get. Oh, he made one. Woo. Cue ball corner pocket. He tried to put so much on that ball after breaking dry. The better option is to move to a different spot on the table. For you amateur players, don't just hit it harder. Actually move your break. Even if you move it just an inch or 2, one direction or the other, can make all the difference in the world whether you're breaking dry or not. Gene has ball in hand on the 1 ball. The 2 ball is kind of hiding behind the 6 there. But let's see, is he going to try to go 2 rails to the 2? Let's see what he thinks. Or is he going to try to come all the way in behind it and play safe? So on this shot right here, you can try to scoop it, but the better shot is to actually come in behind it and just plan it safe. Just play it safe. He's going to pull it across table and try to 2 rail it right into a spot and overrolled it. Now he's stuck. That's why you go 2 rails behind it. Guarantee yourself a hit and just play it safe. Just know that you're going to play it safe. 2 ball actually went to the corner also, so if you got in there far enough, you could have shot it down table to the corner. But if not, then you just play it safe. Just guarantee that you're going to get a hit on that ball. You do not want to give up ball in hand, especially once you start playing better players. Better players will run this rack. So you play that ball under, guarantee yourself a hit. He could have banked that 2 ball to the side. He could have shot it down to the corner, or he could have played it safe. He had multiple options with the cue ball on this end of the table. Now he's kicking. He's gonna have to go multiple rails for sure, so probably 3. 1, 2, 3, and missed. That's why you. So now giving a ball in hand is huge, especially when you're playing better players. It's like you might as well just give them the score and walk away. They win. So Steve's going to cut that ball to the corner and just come out around the 6 ball to the 3. Just like that. The position is perfect. His next shot is the 5 ball, so he doesn't have to do nothing. Pretty much, if he pulls it back a little bit, he can get a little bit better position for the 6. And he did. He great shot. Now just draw it back to the 6. You got options. You can actually go forward 1 rail out to the 6. Oh, but you got to make the ball. And these guys are. This finals has really beat these two guys. They play a lot better than this. It has been 5 hours, so I'm sure they're getting a little tired. And by the way, in the tournament today, these are the oldest 2 guys in the tournament. Both are over 60. All the young guys got knocked out early. So this is one for the old men right here. But the problem with that is you do get tired. You get burnt out just being here all day long. It's huge. This game is a young man's game, but that doesn't mean older guys can't play. The old guys are champions, believe it. I think Gene was playing kind of a safety in that spot, believe it or not. I know that sounds crazy. The way he didn't aim in that ball, he just shot down. He one poked it, one stroked it, one poked it, and then didn't have a problem. But Steve missed that one. I know he's hurting for that. Do have people crossing in front of his shot. That does not help. Gene now has a great shot of a 5 ball. Just make it and come 1 rail down the table to the 6. Nice and smooth. Get out to about the middle of the table. I would say that's just about perfect. This shot here, you're going to make the 6 ball and come 2 rails into around the left corner and out to the 7. I usually use straight left on that ball. He used a little bit of bottom left. Came up a little short. You have options here. You can cut this ball down with a chance to scratch in the side. Some people might bank it. Some people might play it safe. Watching Gene, how these guys are playing today, they're not playing their best pool, so I feel like he might be playing a safe right here. Let's see what he does. Gene, the dancing machine, tries to get it to in. He left the shot. This is a very makeable shot and out. You just make the 5 ball and let the cue ball run down table. It's going to be perfect on the 7 ball. Just make sure you make this 7 ball. Yeah, that is a beautiful shot. The 9-10 are kind of tied up together, so you have to be on this side of the table. From that angle, he can get there by going top with 2 rails. He can get there by going a little bit of top right with 2 rails, or a little bit of middle left and coming out. This is what he decides. So he went top 2 rails. Perfect position. Perfect position on the 9 ball. Cannot ask for more. On this shot, if it's straight in, you just draw it back a little bit. If it's not, then you just pop it out and shoot it to the 10 ball to the opposite corner. See what he does here. Oh. Okay. So, not the best shot. He had enough angle to where he could have just made that ball and rolled across the front and shot the 10 ball to the other side. Gene is on this 9 ball. Just make it and let the cue ball come back down table. 1 rail. Oh, another hanger. Boy, we're having a festival day. Jeez. Nobody wants these games. And these guys were playing great. I don't know if it's the TV or what it is, but these guys were playing great earlier. Another one where you can go to the left side of that ball and come down one rail. You can go to the right side of that ball and come down two rails. He chose one rail down. Love it. Perfect shot. 10 ball to the corner to go up 4-1. And once again, the person on the table beside them is walking in front of his shot like it's no big deal. Nice shot. I have a real issue with people playing beside me when I'm in a tournament in the finals on the hill, and this could be part of the problem. Steve is now up 4-1. Race to 7. At this point, it's who's making the bigger mistakes, and it's been Gene. Every single game could have gone either way. It could easily be 5-0 either person. And once again, we have a dry break. Guys, if you look back on my YouTube page, The Billiard Head, there is a little lesson about breaking, and that if you're breaking dry, do not hesitate to switch your spot, because this is what's going to happen. He's now broke 4 times, and broke dry 4 times. Move your spot. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. You're not making a ball from that spot. If it makes a ball, it's because you're going to have to pound the crap out of it like you did the one time and release the cue ball and scratch. Move your spot. Have more than one spot you're breaking from. Yes, everybody has their favorite spot, but have more than one. It's very important in a game of pool. All right, so we're playing a little safety battle here. Nice hit from Steve, and he got a safety out of it. Nice shot. The key to safeties, the keys to kicking a ball is hitting it, and then after that, everything else is positive. Even if you give him a shot, it's better than giving him ball in hand. So make sure you hit the ball first, and then as your level goes up, you'll learn to hit the ball on certain sides to get even a kick safety. Kick safeties are very playable at higher levels. A lot of people do them. So learn to hit the ball on a certain side and play. Now, he made the 3 ball. Steve has option. He can make him shoot or he can shoot. I'm a full believer that if you can hit the ball, you shoot, because you can always play a safety. If you can't hit it, then you give it back. Nice shot. Hold up. Give him a little shot on the 2 ball. He's got a thin cut on down the rail for the 2 ball. The 3 ball is sitting in the middle. What is it? The 5. The 3 ball is off the table. He is shooting the 4. So it's the 4 is the pink ball. 5 is the ball in the center of the table. The 6 ball is on the one he's hitting right now. 7 balls in the rack with the 10-9. So 6 ball to the corner. 5 ball to the side. He opened up the 7 ball. Is he going to get a shot? He has a shot. Nice shot. 6 ball to the side pocket. Go down 1 rail, back up to the 7 ball. This is the key shot in this rack. If he gets good position on that 7 ball, he's got a great chance to go up 5-1. Make this ball and come around for the 8 ball, corner or the side. Whichever position you roll to. Okay, he rolled it, came down even farther. So 8 ball to the R right corner pocket. Just the left to him. Come out 2 rails, shoot the 9 ball in the same pocket. Or not. Okay, so Gene has a shot here. He's got the 8 ball, little bottom right, make that ball, pull back out to the center of the table. Gives him a great shot at the 9 ball. Beautiful shot. That's what I would have done. From in this chair, that is the perfect shot I would have done. So this one right here, I'm rolling forward and I'm coming out 1 rail. I don't know. Yes, that's the shot right there. Beautiful shot. 10 ball in the corner. Man, that's a huge swing. It could have been 5-1. It looks like it's about to be 4-2. This is a winner's break, I believe. So Gene will be breaking. Down 4-2. Gene has actually been making balls on the break, but so let's see what he does this time. Let's see where he's breaking from. Last time he broke from the left side, our left side of the table, his right side. Let's see where he goes here. Those guys are over there, so it does make he might change. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he's switching over. We got the 2 people. We got people playing on the table beside him. It's not helpful. So he changed his break and broke dry. It's huge. It's huge as the fact that those guys are beside him. We will try to work on not having that happen next time. I promise you. Steve has no shot at the 1 ball. So he's going to... I'm pushing to the in rail. Yeah, I'm pushing it down here. I'm somewhere down there on the in rail. I want to make sure it hits their in rail. So that's what I would do. Give him the edge of the 1 ball so you know you can hit it if you're shooting it. And if he's shooting it, give him a low percentage shot as well as a low percentage safety. So he's going to play it this way. He's going to play it into the 5 and give an edge. Okay, so he gave the edge on the right side. I think that ball's makeable. If it's not makeable, it's definitely got a chance to be safe. He could definitely go 2 to 3 rails into a safe position. He has multiple options. He could actually go 1 rail and behind a 3 ball. This ball does cut into the side pocket though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he got there, and he actually pulled out a nice shot. 2 balls, got a shot on the 2 ball. He can just draw this back down off the side rail down to the 3. Just got to make a clean stroke. He is shooting over the 6 ball. It makes it a lot more difficult, but it's better than no shot. I mean, he can hit this ball. He has a lot of options here. He's going to use the bridge so that he can bridge over the 6. So this makes it a lot more difficult. That 6 ball is, even the pros don't like this shot. He made it, and then there I am again, the billiard head. Man, we got everything billiards on the billiard head. YouTube and TikTok. We even got old stories from old pros. And they're hilarious. Those guys are hilarious from back in the 90s, 80s, and 90s. So it looked to me like he tried to spin the ball for position on the 4 and ended up missing the 6 ball because of it. He spun the cue ball out of the shot and hit the 3 ball solid. Steve now has a shot here. He's getting. Me personally, I'm probably going to just put a little bottom bomb on it, make this ball and run to the side rail or end rail and come out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. 4 ball down to the corner, roll out for the 5 in the side. Well, he's got a little bit of an angle here. He might have to put it. Yeah, that's going to roll in pretty deep. There you go. Still got a shot. So you have 6 in the middle of the table, the 7 on the right rail down table. I never like bumping into the ball I'm shooting next because it creates issues. Try to get to the corner of that ball. If he makes that ball, he's got a great position to get out. Instead, he let Gene back to the table. So I believe Gene's, 2 rails back out to the 6. Let's see if he hit it hard enough. He's been hitting it kind of soft lately. And that position looks nice. He can just roll right in for the 7. Draw it back a little bit for the 8. Gene the dance machine. It's a little short. He has to get out the bridge for this shot. So just a nice little draw. You don't want to pull it back a lot, just a little bit. Perfect. That's perfect. Make the 8 ball. Run the cue ball in. You don't even have to. You have options here. You can run it to this rail and come back off about maybe a foot or so. And then if it gives you the side, shoot the side, the corner. Or you can go all the way in and all the way back out and shoot the 9 ball past the 10 ball into that corner. And then the 10 ball following it. Let's see what he does here. It's all about speed. He might draw it across the table. So it's all about speed right here. You don't want to be in between. Perfect shot. Set up for the side pocket. He could almost stop it, but I'm probably drawing it back maybe 6 inches just to give myself a little bit better and easier shot on the 10. Perfect. With him making this ball, the score is going to be Steve 4, Gene 3. We have a match, guys. It's a race to 7. That is a short race. Let's see if Gene just goes ahead and breaks from that side again where he was making balls and not worry about those guys. Because he switched sides because of those guys. So hopefully he'll just stay over there and do it because that's where he was making balls. I know he's thinking about it, but hopefully he just does it. See what he does here. We have Griff's Billiards is our host. They have Griff TV now that's going to be hosting and streaming the U.S. Open Banks in One Pocket in August. That's August 20th through the 26th. As you see the flyer in the left corner of the screen. Griff's TV in the right corner. All right, so he's going to stay away from those guys. He's going to keep breaking from her even though he broke dry the last time. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's just that spot's breaking dry. It's the same spot both of them are breaking from now, and every time they broke from that side, it's been dry. Same exact spot, multiple dry shots, breaks. This is a qualifier for the 5th annual $1,000 entry fee. Sam Lenschow, hosted by Marcus Graham. It is a 64-man tournament that I believe is sold out other than the qualifying spots. That's a 64-man tournament, $1,000 entry fee, sold out other than the qualifying spots. So make sure you get a shot for the qualifying spots because there's only maybe one or two left. I mean, it's not going to be much longer, and this thing is going to be sold out. Ridiculous amount of money for a 580 and under tournament. These guys literally are going to make it 25 grand to win this tournament. 25 grand. Boy, I tell you what, back in the day, if they had a couple of these and you won them, two of them a year, that's 50 grand a year, man. That's like good money back in the day. Holy. I'd go win this thing and disappear for 6 months and then win the other one, or try to at least. 4 balls in the side pocket. He's just going to roll up. 5 balls on this side of the other side pocket, so he has to. His option probably here is to shoot it to the corner. I would shoot it to the corner with bottom left draw. He's going to shoot it to the side pocket and come down to it, but I don't know that there's a shot on the 5 ball. There you go. He tried to come in between the 10 and the 5 and does not have a shot. He's stuck behind the 10 ball. He will be kicking. He was trying to stop on the 10 ball. Okay. That's what it looked like the way he was pointing at the table. I think I would have taken that to the corner and brought it 3 rails behind the 5. But I'm a wild man, so watch out. And in this chair, I make everything. Okay, he's calling up the corner. Did he break out his jump cue? Is that what he just did? He's going to jump, call it to the corner pocket. Biggest issue with this one is you got to watch yourself and try not to jump off the table. Jumping off the table could be a huge thing with this shot being so close to the rail. Oh, he didn't hit it bad. Got a little unlucky on the lead because it came off the 8 ball instead of being on the in rail. Steve now has a great chance to get out. 5 on that end of the table, 6 in the middle of the table, 7 on the bottom right corner, 8 ball up left corner, 9 ball in the middle, the 10 ball, and whichever pocket he decides to shoot it in. I think the biggest shot here is going to be positioned from the 7 to the 8. This is another one, just make sure you make it, put a little bottom on it, stop it. Yep, great shot. Now this shot, I'm definitely going 3 rails to the 8. Try to put the cue ball in the middle of the table, maybe a foot past the middle of the table. It's all about being smooth right there, guys. Smooth is the key to that shot. Beautiful shot, works great. Now he can go 1 rail down to the 10 ball. Maybe 2 rails, maybe a little bit of a side rail on the right side. Let's see what he does here. Or a lot of side pocket. Shoot it to the side. Great shot. What a shot. That's money right there. Releasing that stroke, letting it out. He's feeling it. Played that a little hard. Played that just a tad hard. I mean, all you had to do is just roll up and, okay, bank to win. He's up 4-3. This takes him to 5-3 if he can make this 10 ball. Make sure your speed leads the cue ball on the other end of the table. Oh, very unlucky. Very unlucky. He was playing that shot to make it and the safe to the in rail and ended up hitting the point of the side pocket, giving Gene a shot. Now Gene's going to have to take a moment and let this guy move. Be patient, guys. Don't rush it. If there's somebody in your shot line, just give him a moment. Let him get out of the way. Don't use that for an excuse to miss the ball. Seen it millions of times with great pool players. Gene took his time, Went over there, checked the ball clean, struck it, and it's a hanger. Steve goes up 5-3. I'll tell you what, this has been a match of who's going to give up the games. Steve's up 5-3, race to 7. Needs 2 more to win this match. I really feel those 2 guys are affecting these 2 guys. It looks like it to me, but last time I'm going to even point it out. Steve's up 5-3. Excuse me. Yes, 5-3, race to 7. Don't forget, guys, the U.S. Open, banks in one pocket at Griff's, August 20th through the 26th. Each event is $330 to participate. It has an $10,000 added to both tournaments. I will be there streaming it for Griff TV. We will stream it on Griff TV. The Billiard Head live on Griff TV. Gene has a shot at the 1 ball with the 2 ball towards the same side. Let's see what he does. So he tries to carry it and go around both of them, and I believe he got there. I think he's okay. 3 ball is behind the 8 down here in the right corner, bottom right. So he has no shot at the 3 ball. Let's see what he decides to do. This is another one. If you're going to do it, just try to get the cue ball at this end of the table to make sure you can get a good hit on 3 ball. If you're going to make the 2, get a good shot on. There you go. This time he brought it down. Oh boy, that's a little bit stiff. Man, a little hard there. He's going to have to go 2 rails for the hit. Calling the 8 ball. And he gets the safety out of it. Steve, the kicking machine. Does a great kick. It looks like he left Gene a shot straight to the corner, which he can just follow for the 4. 5 ball may be tied up. It looks like it's tied up here. So shoot the 3 to the corner, follow. 4's in the side pocket, by the side pocket. 5 ball may go. Let's see what happens here. So just a nice little follow shot. Oh, did he roll it too hard? Nope, he got a nice little bump there on the 9. Just looking at that 5 ball. Kind of looked like there was no. Oh, I don't think there's a shot there now, by the way he's acting. So he may have to make this 4 ball and come into this side of it and bank it to the side or play safe. He could roll up this side, play safe, and freeze the cue ball on the 10 ball. So make the 4 ball, get you an angle to where you can shoot the 5 ball past the 10 towards the left corner and freeze on the 10 ball. Nice little safety. See what he decides to do. Gene, the dancing machine, is going to put me asleep. Let's go, buddy. Shot clock coming soon. He tried to spin it in there. I guess he's going two round. No, I don't have no idea. Oh, he he called the 10 ball up there. Okay, I was trying to figure out what he was doing. So he called the 10 ball to carry him off the 5 ball. All right. He might have got a roll on that 6 ball. That 6 ball might not go to side pocket. It looks like it's frozen on the point. Yeah. Yeah, he shook his head no. So I don't think that goes. The old school way. So when you have a ball that's barely on the point and won't go, the old school way is to just blast it hard to where the point compresses and the 6 ball actually goes in. But if you don't pound that ball hard, it will come off that point and won't go in. Let's see what he does here. He's acting like it doesn't go. Let's see if he's going to play it to go. No, he's shooting it. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, no, that's not going to go. Yeah, nice try though. But yeah, the shot with those shots, you got to literally pound them through the rail. I think he tried to play it, cut it to the far point, and was hoping that it would catch the edge and roll in. Gene's going to shoot this to. I feel he's going to shoot this to the corner with just a little bottom. Sets him up perfect on the 8 ball. You could do that. You could also do it with no English. Just have it pop out and shoot it to the 8 ball on the corner to the left. But I think he's going to do it. Yeah. Oh, he played safe. He played safe to the in rail. I don't. Wow. I don't do that. Promise you, I'm not doing that shot. There's a lot of shots there that I would have done before I'd done that. So Steve just needs to make this ball and not kill it. And see where we go here. There you go. 8 ball to the side for the money. Hold up. Okay. Or corner, whichever he feels more comfortable with. The old school rule was to never shoot it to the side, always shoot it to the corner. The more I practice, I realize that I'm pretty accurate on my side pocket shots too, so I'm not very scared of them. Nice shot. Rolled in perfect. These 2 balls get him to a 6-3 lead and puts him on the hill. Nothing crazy, just roll in. Do not jack up on this ball, just roll in with it, or just put a little bottom like he's doing, keep it smooth. Make sure you make it. This is a must-make ball right here. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I think I like rolling in a little bit. I'd rather roll in a little bit. This is a tough shot right here. He's going to back cut it, okay? I don't think I back cut this ball, but I think, it's makeable. So let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. Didn't hang. Let's see if he gets a shot of it. Yeah, Gene's got a shot straight to the corner. This is going to be a 5-4 race right here. 5-4 game, guys. Race to 7. Money says Gene don't miss this one. Five to 4, race to 7. Gene's on the way to come back here. It was 5-2. And Gene's won the last couple, bringing it closer to, or maybe it was even 5-1. Was it 5-1? No, 5-2. Now 5-4, race to 7. This is Sam Lenschow Memorial 5th Annual $1,000 entry fee qualifier. We have the U.S. Open Banks in One Pocket from August 20th through the 26th. Billiard Head streamed on Griff TV. The U.S. Open tournaments, the One Pocket and Banks, will both have $10,000 added. There will also be a $15,000 top player for the both of them. 64-man fields. $1,500 for the purse for the overall champion and second place overall. 1,000 for first, 500 for second. All right. Gene at the table with a clear shot on the 2. Roll up for the 3. Nice shot. Now he has just to roll down for the 4. Then back to the 5 up here. That is the 7 on the far end, the 5 on this end. So shoot the 3 ball, roll up, come off the rail a little bit. Shoot the 4 ball, come down to the 5. Nice shot. Stuck himself on the 5 ball. So I believe he called it to the corner, so he's going to try to hit it and back cut it into the corner. Okay, good hit. He did leave Steve a shot. The balls are open. If Steve can get on, make this 5 ball and get on the 6, great opportunity to get out. Got a nice little roll right there. Oh, not so nice. Shooting over a ball in the middle of the table is as tough as it gets. Little lefty hand shot right there. Let's see what happens. That is a tough shot, especially a right-hander shooting left-handed. Gene plays a nice little safety up the rail. I don't know if that gets past the 10. It looks like it might. Oh, just unlucky there. He tries to play it safe by just catching the edge of the 6 ball and rolling behind the 8, and caught it just a little thick to where he caught the 8 ball and scratched, giving Gene ball in hand on the 6. With the 7 right, the 6 with the 7 by the end table, so all he's gonna do is just roll forward. Gets position on this 8 ball. It is game over. So I'm making this ball rolling up about to 3/4 of the table, shooting the 8 ball to the corner. Stopping for the 9 ball would be the ideal way to do it. He might roll up and shoot the 8 ball to the side. All right, he's going to go around the table, shoot the 8 ball to the side. Great shot. Love it. I can't see all the angles here. Makes it a little tough on me. The shot has a couple spots. He can go 1 rail off the in rail and come back to the 9 ball, or he can just roll it over. I think the 1 rail to the in rail is the shot. There's a great shot right there. Nice shot. 2 rails per position on the 9. Fantastic. Roll in for the 10. Can't tell by the angle if he can stay on that side of the 10 ball, but either way, you shoot it this way or that way to the corner, depending on what angle it gives you. Whatever you do, you don't want to end up on top of it. See what he does. Oh, he's going to get a little tap. Oh, he got a little love tap there. He will have to use the bridge. But that shot's very makeable to bring it up to a 5-5 tie. It's a nice little shot here. Very makeable. There you go. It is 5-5, race to 7. We are getting down to the end of this match. It has been a doozy. It's been all about who gets to the last 3 balls. Seriously, it has been a who wants to win it or who doesn't want to win it. Seriously, it has been one match that has been some ugly pool. But if you're a pool player, you know you've been in lots of matches that have been ugly. So you cannot let it affect you. You got to just stick to it. You can't let it mentally affect you. It always does, always will. But you cannot let it take away from your game. Just keep battling. It's 5-5, race to 7. I think they're joking around a little bit about the 2-3 in the back 2 corners. Let's see if Gene's going to stay on the dry side or is he going to go back to his original break. I know he's thinking about it. He wants to. Let's see if he does. Yeah. It was only a matter of time. That's where he was making balls from. He wasn't making balls from the other side. Guys, notice stuff like that. Even though there's people over there, do it anyway. Just take your time and get yourself a spot. He ended up breaking dry, but that's the spot. He's left-handed. He's more comfortable from that side. It's normal. Steve does have a shot at the 1 ball. I don't know if he's going to play a safe. I believe I would play a safe, but he might play the combo. Try to get some momentum going. Yep, he played the safe. Oh, God, I'm so unlucky. That is ball in hand. He scratched, letting loose of that cue ball just too much. It's a great shot, great idea. Release the cue ball. Listen, if you're scratching all the time, most likely it's because you're releasing the cue ball. Know where your cue ball is going to go, or don't release it. I've seen more people complain about scratching all the time, and it's only because they let their cue ball loose. They just let it go and run and run and run, and that's what happens when you let your cue ball run. You cannot let your cue ball run all around. You will scratch, and the only person to blame is you for not working on your stroke and getting control of that cue ball in your position. When I'm practicing, my practice is all about stroke and position. I mean, you get to a point where you know you're making the balls, then it's just about stroke and position. If you get the perfect position, every shot's an easy shot. It's like the best players in the world make it look easy. It's because their position play is perfect, and it takes a good stroke to do that. Gene tried to come through the spot. One stroked it. Steve's up the plate. Doesn't have a lot to shoot at here, but he can make the 2 ball. Position on 3 ball is going to be tough. Oh, he got there. You know what? He's got himself a nice shot at the 3 ball. And I believe the 5 goes to the same pocket, so he can run that down, come out. Where's the 4? Oh, the 4's right there too. He can just run down that down. The 4's right in front of him. The 5 balls in front of that. The 4, 5, 6 are all right there. Oh, is he safe though? Yes. So he didn't give him a whole lot to shoot at here. I believe Gene, the dancing machine, will be kicking. I could be wrong. Let's see what he's looking at here. Oh, he's looking through the hole. Maybe he's got a shot there. Yeah, maybe he does. Woo, he had a great shot there. A little bit hard, but that's okay. He's got the four ball. Just play a little stop at it. Just let it dribble off the rail there. Get you a little bit of gap. Shoot the five. Six is right there. You don't have to do a whole lot to get to the six. All right, on the rail, it's okay too. You can make that work. Six ball off the rail. There you go. A little bit of bottom left, so it draws it back and then kind of spins it towards like almost middle of the table, but like 3/4. I think I would take that. Wouldn't bring it back too far. Maybe almost middle table. Yeah, right where he's standing at, about that angle right there is good. That might be a little thin, but he's going to try to get flatter than that. That's hard to do. To get flat, you're going to have to go two rails back and forth. I think you just play this one short and draw it back down. Let's see what happens. Nice shot. A perfect shot. 3/4 of the table right there. Now you got to make sure you make this ball when you're drawing the ball. The bottom English on the cue ball puts power on the object ball. You have to make sure you stroke this clean. Oh, there you go. He had a top shot. I didn't realize you could top English it. Beautiful shot. Top English will drop a lot easier than bottom. So I'm kind of getting tired of calling the angles wrong. Okay, so it looks like he might be drawing it back here, but he could be coming back two rails. I cannot see the angle. Two rails forward or drawing it back. Let's see. He is drawing it back to a perfect position. This is another one where you put about a half a tip of bottom and let it go. You might be able to stop this ball and get a good position on three ball, or you can release it and let it go to the in rail and come back off. I can't tell the angle. It looks like it's a perfect little draw shot back, perfect position. Gene's going to take a 6-5 lead, coming back from a 5-2 deficit. 4 games in a row. Gene is on the hill. Steve still needs 5. What a comeback. This might be the comeback of all times. Steve can put a little stop to him right now and get this thing won. Finish it up. Started out 1-0, 2-1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Steve went up 5-2. Gene came back 6-5. Race to 7. Gene is on the hill. If that's not obvious. Broke drive from that's once again. I think we've only had balls made on 2 breaks today. Very important, guys, that you work on your break. I've seen some of the best players in town at Griff's break 500 times in a row, and these guys are 750, 775 players. These are champions that are breaking 500 times in a row trying to get their break worked out. Break is once you can make balls and run out, you have to be able to break. If you cannot break, you will not win games, because at that level, whoever's making balls in a break tends to win the game, because it's going to be a run out fest. Work on your break. Working on my break is part of my routine. I'll get up and get my shots in, get my stroke in, work on my stroke and my position. Then I work on my banks. Then I work on my break. Gene made a nice shot, broke into it a little hard, and ended up with nothing but a kick. I think he better finish Steve right now, because if he lets Steve out the hook now, Steve will come back and start playing hard. Nice hit. Gave him a shot. Let's see if that 4-ball jumps out. No, I don't believe the 4-ball goes. It might go this way, but I don't believe so. So you can play safe and roll it behind the 5. Yeah, hit that a little hard. So on that shot, guys, you want the cue ball to roll behind the 5 by about a half an inch. Just enough to get behind it, because if you hit it any harder than that, the 4-ball will bounce back out. Your object ball will bounce back out. So you have to hit it just hard enough for the cue ball to sit on that 5-ball and no farther. Because if it rolls away from it at all, there's a good chance of you leaving a shot. Gene made a nice safety there, leaving it right there, making him shoot a combo or play a safe. And Gene is on the hill, so he knows he can be patient here and just try to win this game. It has pretty much been down to the last 3 balls in every game. Alrighty, he left Gene a little bit of a shot or a safety. Gene has options here. He could definitely pull that cue ball in behind the 5 and shoot the 4 down rail. He could shoot the 4-ball, cut the 4 into the corner pocket, then shoot the 5. It looked like he was aiming to make it. Let's see what he does here. He is aiming to make this ball. Here we go. And that looks pretty good. Nice shot. This is the out right now. It's just not bad. He's got the 5-ball. Then he's got this. Then just come across table to the 6-ball, the 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, this looks really good for him to win right now. There we go. I've definitely seen him make these balls before. This is not a terrible, difficult out at all. As a matter of fact, it's a road map. Gene, the dancing machine. He's got the great opportunity to get out here. Let's see what he's got going on. Nice shot here, and it's the world. He's going to pull it back in behind the 7, shoot the 7 to the side. Great shot. Might even shoot it to the corner. Let's see what he's got in him. Yep, shooting it to the corner. Come out nice for the 8-ball. Shoot the 8-ball, let it come down table to the 9. Position's perfect. Just got to make this ball. This would be one heck of a comeback. Here we go. And I don't say heck very often. 9-ball, center of the pocket. 10-ball. Oh, it's a little long. He's got to fit on the 10 to win. Here we go, baby. Thin on the 10 to win. He is left-handed, and that does help. What a great comeback. 5-2 to a win, 7-5. We got Connie Fashi, our tournament director, congratulating Gene for the win. Great job, brother. We want to thank Griffs for hosting the tournament. I'm the Billiard Head. Have a great day.